So you guys, I'm walking to the Union buildings and I'm almost there. What a hill, what a hill. So I just want to experience it. I just want to see it since I'm in Pretoria. So it's one of the places that I've always wanted to visit in my entire life. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zemasa, for all those who do not know me. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me on yet another video. If it is your first time, you are very much welcomed on my channel. Please do kulil your bike and feel at home. Your subscriptions, guys, your likes, your comments and shares, they do keep me motivated to create more content. I do appreciate the love that you guys keep showing me. Thank you so much, Indiabulela. You can also make use of the super thanks button. I would really appreciate that, as we are now partly monetized. Are those not good news? They are actually good news, as you guys know that one of the goals for a YouTuber is actually to be monetized, you know. Now, do you know what they say about dreams? They can actually be believed. My dream and one of my bucket list items came to life. I visited the Union buildings and wow, I was blown away. And in this video, I am taking you guys with me through the Union buildings garden. I am showing you guys what it looks like and what excited me out of this heritage site. I am sure after watching this video, you will also want to visit if you have not visited. You guys, I am inside the Union buildings and it is so clean. I'm so excited. I just asked someone, Uba, I can just go in and view. And he said, yes, I just did that also. So I am in the Union buildings, or at the Union buildings. Dreams do come true, Shem. The Union buildings are the seat of the South African government and house the offices of the President of South Africa. It is an iconic landmark of Pretoria and South Africa, as well as an emblem of democracy. It is built at the highest point of Pretoria and was declared a National Heritage Site in 2013. The buildings were designed to celebrate the achievement of the Union of South Africa in 1910. Now, since 1994, the Union buildings have acquired the symbol of the newly elected democratic government and were host to the country's first inauguration of a meeting of democracy, because it was the chosen location for the inauguration of our first democratically elected President Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela on the 10th of May 1994. Now, the cornerstone was built in November 1970, shortly after the Union of South Africa. Construction started in 1910 and was completed in 1913. The buildings were originally built to house the entire public service for the Union of South Africa. It was the largest building in the country at the time and one of the largest building sites in the Southern Hemisphere at the time. The Union buildings are surrounded by terraced gardens planted with some indigenous plants. There's a total of 10 terraces that form the public interface of the building, where public gatherings take place to celebrate various national days in the Republic of South Africa. Now, tall pine trees frame the view of the buildings from the south lawns. The Union Buildings Gardens was officially formally declared a National Heritage Site in accordance with the provisions of Section 28, subsection 17 of the National Heritage Resource Act. The main objective of the Act is to ensure that our national heritage is conserved and protected for future generations. Okay, these are the changing rooms, guys. I saw a cat. I'm not friends with cats. I don't know. I'm so scared. Okay, let's go. These are the changing rooms. Oh, someone. Sabela. You're going, guy. Run. And also, guys, people are so nice. People are not rude. Now, one of the things that blew me away is how clean and well maintained the garden is. And one of the interesting things about the garden is that a lot of people have been honored and have been documented for remembrance and recognition. There is a roll of honor that recorded or records the names of over 11,000 South African soldiers who died during World War One. Now, the Pretoria War Memorial honors soldiers who came from the Pretoria area. South African soldiers who died in the Korean War between 1950 to 1953 are also remembered here. South Africa also experienced a tragic occurrence, and that was the sinking of the SS Mendi on the 21st of February 1917. Now, this steamship was carrying over 800 servicemen, and the majority of whom were Black Africans of the 15th Battalion, the South African Native Corps. En route to France, another ship, which is was the SS Darrow, collided with the SS Mendi in bad weather. Now, over 600 of these on board the SS Mendi died in the cold Atlantic waters, never reaching the battle. Now, every year on the 11th of November, the soldiers who died in battle during these wars are remembered at the Delvillewood South African National Memorial Site in France. It is said that the trumpet plays the last post and heads bow in silence. The late president of South Africa, President Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela's 9-meter bronze statue was unveiled by the then president Jacob Zuma on the 16th of December 2013 as part of the annual Reconciliation Day celebrations on the commemoration of the centenary of the Union buildings. Now, the statue is dedicated to the life of Nelson Mandela and his contribution to freedom and reconciliation in South Africa. This replaced the statue of General JBM Hertzog, a former prime minister, which can be found on Terrace 9 on the eastern side. You guys, just in case you think that I'm lying, that it's me, I'm here. I am here. Yo, I am so excited. I am at the Union buildings. Guys, dreams do come true. The Union Buildings Gardens also has a roll of honor which lists the names of those members of the South African police who, according to available records, died in execution of their duty for South Africa and its people. This memory is honored, and I think this has got to be one of my favorites in the garden. This South African Police Memorial was unveiled on the 17th of December 1984 by Mr. P.W. Botha, who was the president of the country at the time. Just clarity as to why I say this has got to be one of my favorite spots in the garden. It is because this role does not only record the police that actually passed on before or during apartheid, it also records and recognizes the police that actually passed on after apartheid, as we do know that South Africa has got a lot of hot zones in the country, within the country. Now imagine our police leaving behind their families, having to go fight for us as South Africans, having to fight crime. Now, I also salute each and every police within our country. I do say that please do not give up. The struggle still continues. You're actually one of the most underrated people in our country. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I not showing you guys inside the buildings? Unfortunately, the buildings are restricted. Not that I did inquire with regards to this, but then I just saw that it's actually closed and the security, you need like access cards or whatever to actually go in there. So unfortunately, I cannot show you guys what the buildings look like inside, but that is actually the entrance to the buildings. It does look very safe and secure for the president and the ministers or everyone else who is allowed inside the building. Now, whilst doing my tour in the garden, I met with the Khoisan people and had a conversation with them. Just the background story: they arrived at the Union buildings in 2017, leaving behind their homes and families. They have been camping here with the request to have their language recognized as one of the official languages in South Africa. I will also list or also mention in a video that I've made, and please do be on the lookout for that video, where I actually elaborate on four of the reasons as to why they are at the Union buildings, because it's not only limited to them being recognized, their language being recognized. So I do have a conversation and tour around their campsite with one of the campers, Mr. Dube. So please do stay on the lookout for that video. And if you've not subscribed, I do kindly ask that you subscribe, you like the video, you share the video with anybody else that's on your socials. So I do end this video with a tour around the Union Buildings gardens. So there is also a park that you can always go to and chill with your family or just by yourself. It is just around the garden. When you are in the garden, you can always see it, or you can just always ask around. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you on my next video. It is so clean. Guys, I'm so glad I did this. You see, it's well maintained. What's this? In dark. It's okay, but two nine building your dome. You guys, I'm using my phone to vlog, so I will have to keep a space. Guys, I'm so excited. What? Dreams do come true, my darling. Dreams do come true. Dreams. Yeah. Ndikrokrela uba ngumadiba ke lowa madiba omde khathi khe ndiye phaa. Guys, yo, ebethunana. What in the hallelujah is this? It is so clean and the clouds are beautiful. They're actually clear. I don't know whether that's a good term to use. Yeah. Guys, kukho abantu abaklinayo nje apha 24/7 ngendlela endibona ngayo. Okay, I'm gonna say 24/7. Can you see this? Can you see this? Can you see this? I feel like even my phone is not doing justice. So this is the park, guys. This is the park. This is the park. You see how clean it is. It is also cleaned and it is well taken care of. Can you see? People are so chilled. Nako ke madiba omhle. Wow, guys, kuhle up. Kubaneni lume pa. Ayothola kuhle up. I just want to take a video I just want to see them. They're so cute. Akuze kuhle manje. Okay, so I just noticed this. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I will see you on my next video.